What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, and we're here to talk about a couple of things today. We got a couple of topics to talk about. We got three to talk about. I'm pretty much I'm a little excited to talk about these. I got a lot of things to say about all these that we got up here for today. Okay. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Going on today. Today is Thursday. I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and all of those type of things. But before we get into today's mess, let me just let you guys know that tonight will be a special live that I'm going to be doing. It's me celebrating my 35K subscribers. Okay. I'll be going live at 9:30 Eastern time, 8:30 Central time. That's 9:30 Eastern time, 8:30 Central time. Okay. I will be in the building. Okay. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna have any other YouTubers up here with me. I'm not sure right now. I haven't made my decision right now as I film this. Jamar might be up here, and probably T, Josiah, probably Maddie. They'll probably be up here, but that's if I make my decision, because I'm not really sure. I might let the Scotty gang come up and say a couple of things this time around. Being that it's 35K. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm definitely going live though. Tonight at 9:30, 8:30 Central Time. So be on the lookout for that. And yes, I will be starting on time. Okay. Yes, I will. But I hope to see you guys tonight for the 35K video. I can't wait for you guys to tune in. I have a lot to say. I'm just gonna leave it on the video. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get into the mess. Now we're gonna start this thing off with Trina, the baddest booch. Okay, been here since 99, 98, somewhere up in there. I know I was in elementary school when she first came out with now. Can't be in the places I've been. Who spend the grants that I spend? Do about 5 or 6 best friends. Now. Ooh, yes, God. Okay. Now recently she was on Drink Champs with Nori. I don't know why, but that is one podcast that I love. Outside of the State of the Black Music podcast, I love me some Drink Champs. I did not know that Drink Champs been out this long, though, because I was looking for this Trina and Eve stuff, Trina and Khia stuff, because I'm thinking they done got into it again, because I saw Jay Lee do a video about it. Then I seen somebody else do a video about it. Then I saw that Armand had done a video about it. You know what I mean? And I'm just now watching his, but I didn't know where it was at first. And when they said she was on Drink Champs, one of my subscribers who always give me the tea, they told me she was on Drink Champs. But when I looked, it was like a Drink Champs from 4 years ago that I had found. And I was like, they been on this long? So I was looking at the wrong one. So apparently she was on Drink Champs 4 days ago at this point, and they asked her about her beef with Khia, okay? Now, at this point, Khia has not responded to what she said yet, but however, this is what Trina had to say when she was asked about Khia, and she really don't be speaking on Khia. Khia always speaking on her. You already know that, right? But this is what Trina had to say about Khia when Nori asked about her. Let's take a listen to that.
So let me ask you, because when we went through the quick time of slime, we brung up what's her name, the neck and the back girl. And that's the only time I've ever seen you get mad. Like, I've literally been in this game 20 years. I've always seen you. I want to say princess, but I want to say queen. And I think she said something to you or something. I think she wanted to battle you or something. And that was the first time that you responded. And, what was that about?
Well, that's not the first time she said something to or about me. It's not about that. I can, like I said, I would battle anybody. It is what it is. I have records to get on stage and do what I do. And if you're another female artist and
that's on your level, because I think you said that.
I'm ready. Like I'm a salute it, ready for you to get up and do what you do. That's what we're here for. But when it comes to this particular person, the level of disrespect is beyond. I don't know you.
Right.
If I don't know you, I'm not entertaining or feeding it to you. That's just me. Now, it's two sides of me. It's this side that's this polished side, but then I'm from Liberty City, Miami, Florida.
God damn it, you get the key to Liberty City too, right?
Yes.
Everybody make it look.
So for me, I just feel like I learned a lot of stuff like in this game. I came up like I didn't come up off the internet. Right. That's not like I'm not off the internet. I'm like in the real world, the real street time.
Let's take a shot for that.
So when I came up, it's more so.
Let me fill you up.
It's more so about like if I know you, I don't. You really see me with the female artists in the game. I'm always saluting them, showing them love. Whatever you do your thing. If I like you, I support you. If I don't like you, I don't have to support you. But it's never been a not like her. Right. Like I did never not like you. Like you made music from Florida, whatever. You did records with Trick. I thought that was cool. Right. But then you attacked me and slandered my name all these times for what? Were you looking for attention? That's what I felt like it's attention. If I'm not paying you attention and you want somebody to respond, you're going to keep attacking them. I can give you attention, but then I give you my platform and everybody that's seeking me to now pay attention to you. I'm not doing that.
Can I be devil advocate for 1 second?
Yes, please.
One time someone from my hood told me, it's like, yo, I'm going to make a diss record for you. And I was like, why are you going to make a diss record about me? He's like, because you're the guy. And if I'm from the hood and I diss you, it makes me popular. It didn't make no sense to me. And I told him, I said, yo, listen, don't do that. But years later, I understood
why he did
it. It's the most pettiest, dumbest, jerk-headed, buffoonery, bozo week. But he did it, and what I understood is years later was, okay, sometimes to take a shot at the biggest dog is how people from... Did you take it that way?
Of course. I'm a lion. I know you're taking a shot at me, but why? What for? Because you don't... I could take shots. I could really shoot back. Like, I could really, like, chopper style it up. Like, for real. But I get money. This is me. I'm smooth. Like, it's popping bottles all night. The bag is secure, heavy. I'm heavy in the bag. I don't have the time. If I had more time, if I didn't have nothing to do, if I wasn't traveling, if I was sitting at home with my feet up, bored, not booked... Oh, it's a war. We could go at it. But I don't really have the time for that. I don't really care about social media. You feel me? Like, I'm so busy making sure my bag is good and making sure everything around me is good and buying property and doing stuff that makes sense.
Yes.
Please explain to me, why am I going on the internet with another girl that I don't know, like never said hi to? What for? Like, that's not even my vibe. Because I'm not even much a person to do all that on the internet, thug and Twitter fingers. That's not the vibe for me. I'm from the streets. It's in the streets. When I see you, it's on sight. That's what it is. Liberty. That's vibing. That's a real vibe. City. So I'm not going to do none of that. I'm already a Sagittarius. And when the Sagittarius get the Sagittarian, it's a problem. Let's believe that.
Hey, man, you got to relax over there.
I'm just saying, so I just stay away from that. It's not even really a beef.
It's not tripping over
there. It's not a beef. I don't have beef with you, sweetheart. I don't know you. I don't have nothing against you. You had some records that was vibes. Like, we vibe. I don't get, if you want to meet me, like you want to sit next to the boss, you like you want to be, like, I don't know what it is, but I don't have a problem with you, and I'm not going to give you that energy back because I don't have that kind of time. You feel me? It's beyond that. It's, I'm not on that. Like, you feel me?
That is beautiful.
I'm just not on that.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
So keep talking about me. I don't even really hear it. My people don't even send me that. Every now and then I may see something, and it's every now and then I could take a shot, and it's up. It's I get a day when I have time, and if I got time, it could be 24 hours, and I'll go there. But besides that, I'm in my bag. That's like cutting into the bag. My people hit me all day about check here, do this, that. I don't got time for that. You feel me? It's no room for that. I'm too booked up, making too much money, too busy, like trying to stay alive. Like, I don't have time for that. Like, trying to buy the block. I'm not arguing with no chick on social media. Social media, an app on our phone? Come on, I'm not from this school. That ain't the vibe.
Go ahead and take me a shot. I'm going to go ahead and...
Alrighty then. She said a mouthful with that situation, okay? Y'all heard her. That's Trina. Trina said she ain't got time for Khia. She said she ain't got time for none of that. She said that is not the vibe. She's not that type of girl that's going to go on the internet and argue with nobody. She ain't got time for none of that shit. That's what Trina said. She's not going to be arguing with nobody that she don't fucking know, period, at all. You know, she feels like, you know, you had a couple of songs, you know, I support people. I'm always in the gang doing this and blah, blah, blah. Like Trina said a mouthful. She really did say a mouthful. And I just got to be real with you. There are people out there, most definitely, that will do shit and just attack you for no apparent reason, or take shots at you for no apparent reason, or saying whatever they want to say about you for whatever reason because they want to be where you are. And I had to learn that some things just don't even require a response. Some things really don't require a rebuttal. Some things just don't even matter. People are going to say whatever the hell they want to say about you, especially when they're trying to do what the hell you do and they see that you're excelling in what you're doing. Then they want to find a way to try to tear the shit down because they are not on your level. They're not doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? So I feel Trina on that. Khia ain't been nothing but an internet troll for the last couple of years. She's going to forever be a troll because she ain't got nothing else going on besides sitting her ass on the internet roasting celebrities when she's supposed to be a celebrity herself. Why don't you just leave the roasting and gagging to the people like Scotty by Nature TV, or to the Giving You the Real Teas, or to let's see, the Armands and the Tasha K's and the people that get paid to do stuff like that. Not saying that you don't, but girl, you are a rapper. Like, and it was just hilarious to me when I heard Khia sit her ass in front of them damn dictionaries in her house and say that she can go in a versus battle against Trina. And she could not. And then, Khia's fans who just became her fans because they watched Queen's Court Child, they want to come and try to tell me that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Khia only had one song to chart on the charts, and that was My Neck, My Back. Now, Trina's career has some longevity. Is it like the quote unquote the best career in the world compared to like the Kims and the Eves and the Missies and the Foxies or people like that from her era? No, but compared to Khia, that Trina is Mariah Carey compared to fucking Khia. I'm just being real. Like when she was sitting up there talking about she can go against Khia in the versus battle. I mean, she can go against Trina in the versus battle. I was like, well, how? What you gonna do? Play My Neck, My Back 20 times? Like, let's be real. Trina got pull over. She got, the baddest bee. She got, I told y'all, like, and you saw all the songs that she had on the battle with Eve. And I felt like, the Eve and Trina battle was a little bit better off, than anything else in regards to Trina and Khia. I thought that the Eve battle was a better fit. You know what I'm saying? Even though I feel like Eve is the better artist, which she is, and she's the better rapper, which she is, I enjoyed that a little bit more than I would ever enjoy a Khia and Trina battle. Because what for? This ain't gonna be nothing but some roast and gag and shit they gonna fight on stage. It's just not really worth the time. Everybody, just because they're adversaries, don't mean that they can. Like Gucci Man and Young Jeezy can get up there and do a versus battle because they're men. These are two women. And Khia has been very disrespectful to Trina for so many years. Like, she says so much heinous shit about Trina. Made a bunch of health reads saying she was fucking and sucking this person. She then licked on that girl. She then fucked this man. Like, she has said so much shit about Trina. So therefore, the shit that Trina has said about Khia in this particular clip from Drink Champs is very much so warranted because of the simple fact that Khia has been running her mouth about Trina forever. And that's just the real talk. Like, she's been running her mouth about Trina for a long damn time. And that's just the truth. That's just really the truth of the matter. She's been running her mouth about Trina forever. And Trina barely ever responds to Khia. Barely. Period. It's only once in a while that she'll respond to Khia. Khia gets off on stuff like that, but I feel like this beef with Trina and Khia is something that ain't gonna never end. And Trina said it's on site when she see Khia. I do hope she beat her ass, if you ask me, because somebody need to whoop Khia ass. She just do too damn much for me. But like I said, Trina has the best attitude. And like I said, there are people out there, even on YouTube, there's people out there that would name drop you for no apparent reason, just because they want some fucking attention. Like, people would name drop you and try to tear down your platform. They'll try to sit up here and say you this, you that. You don't even do, like, you trying to do what I do, but you ain't doing what I do the same way that I do it. You know what I mean? And I'm the most humble person in the world, but I know when somebody trying to get a moment. I know when somebody trying to get some attention. And that's why I don't breathe life into those type of people, because I know what they're doing. They're trying to get a moment. They're trying to get some attention. It ain't that you're not going to get it from me. So that's how I feel. You know what I mean? Like I said, there was one time where I kind of slid off the porch one time, and it was a lie. Somebody gave us some misinformed information. some misinformation about another YouTuber, and I threw some subs at that person, and I had to take it back and apologize because it really wasn't what it was. So now it's like, okay, listen, I'm just not gonna acknowledge that type of shit. I'm just gonna continue to be my little classy, wretched self and keep it moving. That's just what I'm gonna continue to do. So shout outs to Trina for letting us know that she ain't got time for Khia and her bullshit. Let's just be honest. She ain't got time for it. None of us got time for it. And we are honestly tired of this beef. Khia gonna have to find something else to do, honey. She really is. So we're gonna move on to the next topic of the day. And this is Monique Samuels' child. Now, apparently Monique did an interview with the jasminebrand.com, and as you guys already know, if you don't know, you've been sleeping under a rock. But you know, she was once on the Real Housewives of Potomac. She fought with Candace Dillard Bassett. They refused to film with her after that, and then she ultimately left the show after being on the show for about a good three or four seasons. And she eventually joined Love and Marriage DC. So apparently, at this point in time, Monique Samuels is having some issues, even on this show. Even though she set her ass up there once she finally got on another show, she was sitting up there shading the shit out of Potomac, out of the Real Housewives of Potomac every chance she got. But now it seems as if she has an issue with she feels like she wasn't edited fairly on Love and Marriage DC. And this is what we're gonna do. This was on the jasminebrand.com, but All True T pretty much sent this to me. Well, All True T didn't send it to me. All True T reposted it and someone sent it to me. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into what she had to say on the jasminebrand.com. So we're gonna listen to this, and then after we listen to it, we're gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna move on to the very last topic of the day. So let's get into what Miss Monique Samuels had to say about her portrayal on Love and Marriage DC.
Do you feel like you were edited fairly on this season, in this show thus far?
Absolutely not. But I get it. I get it. Somebody had to keep the show going, you know, and me coming in as a veteran in reality TV at this point, I get it. You know, I do feel like a lot of my context was removed from the entire show. Every time there was a situation, you saw everybody else's reactions towards it. You rarely saw mine, which I feel like would have gave a lot more clarity to the situation. But I get it. It's because Carlos is also trying to establish new faces to TV on a new franchise. So he's trying to make sure that everybody else has their voice. It was almost like, let's pull the viewers in who have seen Monique on Potomac. And the whole promo was all about getting to know the real whole me. You know, come over here. That was the bait, you know? And then it was like, once you watch the show, it's like, oh, by the way, look at everybody else. Here's who we have to offer. You already know Monique. Here's everybody else. So I get it.
Okay. Do you feel like...
Girl, okay. Okay, so that is basically what Monique had to say in regards to her portrayal on Love and Marriage DC. Let me just say, I'm over Monique at this point because it's always somebody else's issues, or it's always somebody else's fault. Like she's always blaming somebody else for how she looks, or it's at this point to where it's like she's exhausting me at this point, and I can't believe that I actually ever liked Monique, because it's always an issue with production. It's always an issue with the editing. Now, first it was, you know, Andy and Bravo. They used me. They made me look bad. They tore up my image. They did this. They did that. They took Candace's side. They made me look bad. They made me look bad, even though nobody forced me to put my hands on somebody. But now you come over here, and then before you see the edits, you know, you're disrespecting Bravo and Andy every chance you get. Anytime you talk about the show that you're on right now, that other show. And now here you are on another show where you sitting up here being upset because you don't look the way you want to look. And you should already know how this reality TV game works. Once you give them that compliment, once you give them what you give them, they're gonna take it and do whatever they want to with it, and that is just what it is. But you talking, and then you speaking too big about yourself, because you talking about Carlos wanted to get the people that saw me on Potomac and bring them over here. And the whole promo was all about me and getting to know the real me. But then when you watch the show, it's like, okay, there's Monique, but here's these other people. So they use me as the bait for everybody to watch the show. Monique, I love you down, sister girl. I really do. But girl, stop acting like your star is as big as a Nene Leakes or your star is as big as a Teresa Giudice. Let alone even a Candy Burris or a Kenya Moore. You're not even on their level. You're not on their level. You're not on Karen's level as far as your reality star is concerned, or even Giselle's for that matter. You're not there. You're right over there. You're not, to be honest, and I hate to say it, but you're not even on Portia's level. You sitting over there basically, like, let's see. What is her star comparable to? You and Candace was pretty much on the same level, pretty much. You and Ashley on the same, like, your star is not that big. And, it's just, I don't know. I'm guessing, but from what I see, you wasn't, because I stopped watching Love and Marriage DC after the second episode. Let's be clear, because the shit was fucking boring. Now, people told, from what I've seen and from what I've been told, people told me that the other cast members were way more interesting than she was. Like, I sat there and looked at that Arena and Winner argument on Twitter because I saw the clip, and that made me want to watch the show more so than Monique being on the show. And if we're being honest, I only want to tune into Love and Marriage DC because Monique was on the show. But after looking at the show, it just wasn't interesting to me, and I didn't really care about it. So it's just, I don't know. It's like there's always a damn excuse. You're blaming production. You dogged out the Housewives of Potomac production. You blame the cast and shit. You blame the production team and all of that stuff. And you even accuse Andy of having unfair treatment, unfair editing, all of that other stuff. And that was your whole reason for why you quote unquote left. But now you on another show with the same damn issue. So my thing about this is it really everybody else? Was it really Andy? Was it really Giselle? Was it really Candace? Or was it really you? Because you're having the same damn issue everywhere you fucking go. And it's becoming too much for me. I'm over it, honestly. So girl, bye. Move on. Let's move on to something else because I ain't got time for it. And for you Monique fans that's probably gonna come up under my video with the bullshit, y'all can move on because I said what I said. The girl is doing too much at this point. Honestly, she is, and I'm sick of it. Like, girl, take some accountability for something. Like, have just take some type of have some type of accountability for something. That is all I'm saying. But before we get into listen, I'm just saying, like, it is what it is. I'm over it. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the very last story, and that is Phaedra Parks. This big fraud here that all of y'all love so much. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into her. So she obviously did an interview with Entertainment Tonight, I guess. And she pretty much said that she don't want to come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but she would rather join the Real Housewives of Dubai. After she was on the Ultimate Girls Trip, she don't want to do Real Housewives of Atlanta and all this other stuff. So I'm gonna play the audio for you guys soon after this fucking ad that's playing is over with. We're gonna go into all of that stuff because y'all already know I got a whole lot to say about this chick right here, because y'all know I can't stand her. Y'all know I don't like the ground she fucking walk on, child. But whatever, everybody love her so much, and I can already see these team fraud coming in my comments any second now. But let's get into this audio, y'all. Let's get into it. Hold on, y'all. All right, here it goes.
Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Ex-Wives Club coming to an end. I can't believe it's already over.
Oh my gosh.
The fans are already saying we want more of these women. We want to see these women back together once a year. This group of 8.
This was a very good group.
Would you want to see that happen? Would you subject yourself to another week with these women?
I had such a good time. I mean, I totally enjoyed myself. I had a ball. It was the best time for me. And I'm so happy that I did it because, you know, I was sort of apprehensive about doing anything with Housewives. So this was such a great reintroduction to the franchise. So it was a very, very good experience. Thank God.
The servant is too damn strong. Brown liquor make people act like this. That's why I don't. Really. It's not like that.
Would you do another week at Bluestone Manor, or would you rather it be somewhere else?
I love Bluestone Manor. I mean, and I love Dorinda. Like, Dorinda is my soul sister. I really love her. So I would go anywhere with her.
I don't know that all of your castmates would say the same at this point. Brandy has called...
They don't have as good taste as me. They don't know quality.
Well, Brandy has on social media called for a reunion special. Would you want to see a reunion with this group to kind of hash through? More stuff has happened off the show than on the show.
And that's the interesting thing. I think this would definitely be the type of group that would be reunion worthy because we had a great time there. We resolved a lot of issues. And like with any housewives in general, once you leave, it gets even crazier. You're like, I didn't even know this was going on at the time. And then it turns into this whole crazy town.
I feel like your reunion might be a BravoCon panel. I feel like that might wind up being what the reunion is.
I think most of us are coming to BravoCon, and I'm super excited because this will be my first time, you know, actually accepting the invitation and joining. So I'm excited about it.
Now, did you hear from Dorinda after the episode in which you said she was old enough to be Brandy's mother aired?
That lady could be your mama. You can't do that.
No, she's only 5 years older than me.
For real? Okay.
You know what? Dorinda and I talk almost every day. And, you know, she knew that it was not, I wasn't being shady. She knows that black don't crack. So, you know, black folks, we just have a little edge in the beauty game, you know, especially the little chocolate girls. But, I had no idea.
You could read it as Brandy is so young.
Brandy Glanville is so youthful, you would never know that she's not a teenager. You know, she gives you teenager, 21-year-old vibes. And, you know, she's obviously not 21, but she definitely is very youthful and, you know, very excitable, shall we say.
I literally will not with you. You don't want this.
You definitely have a girls trip text thread that gets very interesting sometimes, and you have to put it on mute because everyone's chattering about crazy stuff.
Did it light up over the weekend when Jill maybe said something about Tamara that she probably shouldn't have said?
Yes, it was very active this weekend.
Breaking news, because it's confirmed by her. It happened yesterday. And Tamara is coming back.
Hey guys, I have a big announcement. Jill is the thirstiest bitch I've ever met.
I don't know why Tamara attacked me today, calling me a thirsty bitch. Thirsty about what? You wanted this, and I'm happy for you. Why is there any animosity? Anyway,
I think everybody's phone was very active this weekend. We obviously had some craziness that resulted from that event.
Were you sitting there soaking it all up, reading every word, pouring it over? Were you jumping in there?
I had no idea what was going on. I was supposed to attend the party, but I had something that came up, and so I couldn't attend. And now I'm happy I didn't because I don't like to be in the middle of the mess. It's a lot of B words that go around in this type of busybody business.
In the theme of staying out of the mess, I think fans were a little surprised that you didn't pull the string that Vicky handed you. Talk about your exit.
So talk to me about, Phaedra, you're going to go first. Your departure story. Was it just accepted and good? You're not going to do that.
Why did you choose not to go there when you had the opportunity?
Actually, we had spoke about it earlier, and so they chose not to, air it in its entirety. However, that was, and just to be very honest, that was 5.5, 6 years ago. And there's two sides to that story. You only heard one, and obviously they chose not to play the other side. And so, it is what it is. But I'm living in the present, and I think, people realize, the people that know. And most of the people knew, and they still know.
Is there anything you want to say now? Is there anything you wish had aired that you wish the fans kind of knew about your situation?
You know what? I'll say it like this. It is what it is. I mean, people are going to like you and they're going to believe whatever side they want to believe. And I think my record speaks for itself. Not one day or, is going to obviously be my legacy. And that was some BS, as I said then. And and it's still some BS. And obviously I'm back in the Bravo family. So that speaks volumes, shall we say. Obviously there was this whole issue with me and they didn't want to be bothered with me. You wouldn't see me popping up at every event because I didn't invite myself, baby.
Only God can judge me, and he seems quite impressed.
Word on the street is, and when I say word on the street, I mean the blogs, the blind items, is that you are soon to pick up a peach again. Do you think a peach is coming back?
No, I don't want to pick up a peach. If I wanted a peach, I would have a peach pie. But that's not, no. As I've made it very clear, that's not what I want to do. No, I will be yachting. Let them continue to sail away on the Titanic, okay? Oh, God. I'm very good.
Well, there were a lot of reports that popped up that Sheree got you pop up in the room at the She by Sheree fashion show.
Ooh,
True or false?
Honey, I was a ghost. It was me in the spiritual form because I wouldn't dare.
Do you think you and Candy will ever be in the same room again?
We've been in the same room several times. So that's, this is Atlanta. So we've been in the room.
So you're the Holy Ghost on the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yes.
We've also seen Apollo has visited actually in human form. He filmed with Sheree this season. How do you feel about him popping up and showing up on the show?
If he's getting a check, I'm excited. Maybe he'll pay child support at some point.
Well, the blogs are also suspecting that maybe with your cameo on Dubai, that a return to Housewives could be over there.
Oh my God. Of course you showed up like Versace.
Would that be something that interests you?
Now that is a possibility. That is a strong possibility. You've got to run with people who are obviously running with the same purpose and destination. So, if you get out of the Mari Clay, honey, you got to stay out of the Mari Clay.
So have you bought your house over there yet? You were kind of talking a big game about what you wanted to do over there.
Well, I'm looking. And so Caroline, she's all into the real estate. And so she's looking, we've been looking, and I've got to go back.
All right. So maybe a season 2, maybe we'll see a little more of you.
Yes.
And then season 3, you'll be holding some gold coins, maybe.
Period.
Y'all, I did not realize that interview was that damn long, but yeah, that was Phaedra Park. She was basically talking about her time on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. She talked about all of that. Now, I know we don't really care about the Ultimate Girls Trip thing. We're going to go ahead and go into what we're really here to talk about, and that's the fact that she don't want to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, she keeps on talking about how when she was on the Ultimate Girls Trip, how there's only been, she talked about her exit, but they chose not to air it. And she still feels like her exit from the Housewives of Atlanta was BS. There's always 2 or 3 sides to a story, and you only heard one, and they chose not to air it. My thing about this is you have had ample amounts of time to really say what really happened with that exit, and you won't do it. And the reason why we only heard one side of the story is because you ain't said shit and you not going to say nothing. Why? Because you know what you did was effed up. And see, the thing about this is these people want this lying ass person to be coming back because they find her confessional shades so damn entertaining. But I'm trying to figure out if she comes back to the show, what exactly is she going to bring? Because if she come back to the show, Candy going to leave. So it's like, without Candy, what story is Phaedra gonna have? Without Apollo, what storyline is Phaedra gonna have? What's she gonna do? Cook up another beef with Kenya and be interesting again? Because that's what made her interesting in the first place, is beefing with Kenya. So I'm just trying to understand what everybody's mind be. She don't want to be on the show. So hopefully this will stop everybody from begging and pleading for this broad to come back. Because I don't want her back. I'm just being honest. I don't want to see her ass back. Period. She can go to Dubai. I don't watch Dubai, so she can go on over to Dubai. Y'all, if y'all love Phaedra so damn much, go over there and watch on Dubai if she ever comes on there. So I don't know what's going on, but it is what it is. She talking about it's obviously with some BS because I'm back in the Bravo family. It don't mean shit. Shit, Vicky faked a whole damn cancer scheme with her man, and she back with the Bravo family. There's a lot of y'all did some heinous ass shit, and y'all back in the Bravo family. You was just on probation. you know, you back, so whatever. But all I gotta say is this: I don't give a damn. I don't want to see Phaedra back, and that's just my prerogative. But and she keeps on making this comment about the Titanic. Let them go over there with the Titanic. Like she's so much bigger and better than the show. You're not bigger and better than that damn show, Phaedra. You're not. And this is what I'm saying. Y'all want her back so much, but she thinks she bigger and better than the show. So let her ass stay where the fuck she at, which is not on the show. So with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified when the video drops. Also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, IG, and TikTok will be down below in the description box. With that being said, you guys, Scotty by Nature TV is out of here, y'all. Until then, I will holler at you later, and I'm gonna leave you guys with the Nova Cosmetics promo. I'm out here, y'all. Bye.